Okay. Am I back? Can I be back, please? That'd be fantastic. No, I don't need it to be freaking. It can be 144. I don't care. Come on. Come on. Okay, so I think it disconnected. I don't know. I'm confused now. It disconnected and then it like reconnect. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gonna have to figure that out. How is this still live? It's not live. It's freaking dead. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can end this like manually. Okay, I've stopped it manually now. Yeah. Alright. It was like showing up that it ended the stream, like I disconnected, but then it said it was continuing, but it wasn't. I don't know. That's odd. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna change the thumbnail on this one then real quick. And I'll change the thumbnail and the title of the other one later. Hopefully this last episode isn't getting broken up.
Excuse me. Who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's true. Okay then. So what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good, and I know.
I wish.
Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. And this place is too pretty.
I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man.
Boom.
Yo, Captain Can you take
Captain
these away?
Can.
Sure.
Captain Can, broski.
Perfect formation. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez, you're no fun.
Have some fun, John. Come on, man. Let me draw a little
We
bit.
better get out of here before that heat comes in.
But let me draw. Let me draw a little bit. Wait. What? What? No. 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 Reload from last checkpoint. Reload. I want to draw. You're going to let me draw, god dang it. You're going to let me draw. Please. Please? please. Oof. Okay. Draw. Swear I click draw.
Ooh, sketching time.
Sketching
Good idea.
time, sketching time. Sup, how you
I'm glad
doing?
you can still draw after.
Oh, I forgot, yeah, he can't freaking see.
Me too, Daniel.
So it's a little difficult to
But
be
if I can
drawing a
see it in
bit.
my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool.
Now we can't get perspective wrong. How you doing, AJ? How we doing, alright, dude?
Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
Chilled, badass.
I can try.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I
Oh yeah,
really
mood.
look that
I should be
evil?
working on stuff too.
He looks more like a super.
I don't want him to think he's a super villain. No, I'm disagreeing with this existence of this stuff. It's portraying me wrong. I dislike that. Alright? Alright? I need you to portray me properly. I need you to portray my existence properly, buddy. I intend on executing this way. We're gonna pack that. We're gonna
I
pack
hope
everything.
we can go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man. Let's
Ding,
clean
ding,
up
ding.
this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Whoop.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation.
Good precise, man. He's like really practiced it. I don't know if he practiced it with the woman or... Easy to say, we don't like that woman.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea.
So we're gonna draw him
I'm
chill.
glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the
I
canyon.
did just play this part, but because
I can
it
try.
like lied to me, I restarted it from its thing because he wanted me to draw him as a superhero. And it essentially wasn't letting me doing what I wanted to
Back
portray him
hurts
as.
a little. I'm glad we're sleeping in our... That's
Okay,
so
see, I don't want. See, the badass was meant to come off like, ooh, super powerful, super cool, but it came off as like, I'm evil. I don't want him to think he's evil. I don't want him to think I think he's evil either. Because the whole last episode at this point is
Activate
about teaching
flashlight.
Daniel our final things.
on the way.
Stone's non-existent eye.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that happens, buddy. That sadly happens.
I'm glad we had these. I'm not a fan of desert critters.
Alright. I think that's the last of it.
Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
You okay? You alright, buddy?
What are you doing?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What the fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, little guy. Don't get eaten by eagles.
Do eagles eat scorpions?
No idea.
Cool. Let's go.
We need to teach him morality. Good morality. Because I wouldn't tell him, like, oh, there's no time to play. Like, no, that's not
I
something
wish
to
we
play
saw
with.
more
You just
falling
don't
stars.
be nice.
Or any.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars.
And
that
Mars.
was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah,
So,
these guys are real cool.
Jesus Christ. Ah.
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question.
It might.
Didn't Joanne
Doesn't
let
it?
me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom doesn't say much about my power. Why do you think?
She's probably confused.
She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. I'm not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh.
You know?
It must be weird for her.
Well,
I hear you.
it's weird for you too. You know?
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
Point is, we're gonna try and
So,
get good game out of
Maybe you can
this.
help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Oop.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
That's alright. That's okay. Well, it looks like a pretty, like, nice sized town. Like, not big, not small, but... I mean, small, but not... Small, not too big, you know? What? Ooh, nice. I'm hoping for this to be a really good episode. I'm, like, really hoping. I'm dead set on it, like...
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanna's doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur. Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon.
So this is, like, the town for the... This is, like, the miniature town. This is, like, the outlandish town part of it.
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was...
10-4. No flying pancakes today. Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
Not with superheroes and stuff.
Still can't believe she's kept it. It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Karen likes to join us too. Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit.
Well, that's kind of useful, isn't it?
Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping. Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times. Looks like they all finally found their home.
I assume that's everybody that's here.
Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Take a USB key.
She's really good at rewriting her own life.
Oof. So what are the children of the sun? Jesus.
This one's pretty intense.
Don't
I
believe
think I
it.
get it.
Find so within or without a church, a miracle with sleep and food and wow, jeez.
Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids.
Gonna guess she was desperate for a job. Bring the telescope back to Arthur. Check on Daniel. Wow, we have like so much in our inventory now. Okay. So from here, from last episode to here, we were here. Okay. So it was like, what the heck is she doing here? Want anything from her? Nada. Okay. So Karen wants to talk. Blah blah blah. Got that. I think it was '94 that was started. Got Daniel finally. The freak guru can go to hell now. It feels still good to be with my bro again. Leaving Haven Point, Karen's taking us to her place. We need to breathe, sleep, heal. Blah 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 blah. Sarah Lee needs to go. You. Karen lives in a desert commune. No shit. Unincorporated community, she said. It's called the way. Oh yeah. Okay. Unincorporated community. It's called Away. Only 30 people live here on and off. This place is so weird. The desert is mind-blowing. Perfect hideaway. Daniel's still feeling so confused, guilt tripping a lot. He can't figure out what happened, the brainwashing, the lies. Elizabeth's grasp over his trauma. Doing my best to help him recover. Sure, he'll be fine. Sure hope he'll be fine now. Karen is a big help too. She's good with words. That letter from Jacob and Sarah made him happy. Daniel needs more friends. So do I. Sean, we posing. Ugh. Total trip to live with Karen again. Live with Karen again. She wants to move on. It's easy for her to say. I'm trying. Daniel's getting better. I can see he loves having mommy back. Daniel's power is no secret here. No one gives a shit. They just go along with it and don't see it as something they can use to their own advantage. Refreshing. Groar. Who's gonna tell? We already have the bad shit crazy sand people. We're already... So this place Away is what you make it. Joan haunts it with cool-ass sculptures made from a scavenging scrap. She's also cool and sunny woman. Karen's closest thing to a best friend, it seems. Cool as heck, ornamental tattoos. Take my time today. Arthur and Stanley live in one of the only proper houses in town. They built it together 10 years ago, from ruins of their past lives. These two can't stop teasing each other, but they're so inspiring. Old couple, young love. Oh, gay. June 17th, 2017. Got a letter from Humboldt crew today. So cool. Would love to hang with them again someday. Also, Penny and... This place makes me want to draw. Could stare at these canyons forever. Daniel needs to vent out. He's been having nightmares about Heaven Point and Elizabeth for weeks. Still feels guilty about my eye. I need to find ways to help him process this. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Reached the top after a long hike across the canyon. Trek sessions feel like forever ago. Need to work on my cardio. Don't fall, mate. Ursa, you major. Man, harasses. Probably the best view ever. Gonna stargaze all night. Thanks to Arthur's telescope. Daniel seems happy. And that was the drawing that we just did. Nice. I want to get caught up. That's why. So...
Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
He deserves that.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce. Ugh, gross. One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
I need to eat, don't I? So bring the telescope back to Arthur and check on Daniel.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay.
Okay, sorry I did not write to you
Deserve some
sooner.
peace.
But this was the first time I had the chance to relax after we got a Heaven Point. Thanks to you and your brother, I still can't believe what really happened. So bizarre. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We'll figure it out later. Thanks to my old savings account, I finally got Sarah Lee antibiotics, so she's been feeling better pretty fast. Kids are like superhumans. The most important thing to me is my sister. Just like your brother. You're so lucky to have each other. And when we both came our way, we were blessed. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to their side. You and Daniel got this. Give her a little hero a big hug. Take care, Jake.
So cute. Looks like Lila has some competition now.
Hi, Daniel. I hope you're good and happy. I feel so much better now. It took forever before we found a place to live, but we finally did. I love this cold weather way more than the heat. Please come see us soon. Thanks for being one of my best friends. Sarah Lee. Nice.
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
Submit your poetry manuscript the other way to revenue by contradicting the deadline. Despite repeated efforts to accommodate you, we regret to inform you that the breach of contract means we shall no longer publish in the collection as a part of our new poet series. If the author fails to deliver the manuscript by the agreed date, the publisher has the right to recover the full amount of $10,000 in advance. We have included this with this letter a repayment form and schedule. As stated in section of our contract, the rights for your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon full repayment of the advance. If you have any further questions, please refer to them to our legal team. We will wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors.
Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back at Beaver Creek?
Hi, Rumi. Yes, I know NY in August is hot as balls. You did say you like the heat, but my apartment under the roof can be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temp around hot tub at night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along poetry retreat. Best cure for your writer's block, and please let me know when you can pay me back for August's rent. I definitely need it for next month. And up here in Aspen, I'll see you on September 5th instead of the 4th, so put your clothes on. Stay out of trouble, and remember, water my babies this time.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
Yeah, well, you guys were in like a colder temp out there. You wore a freaking sweater all the time.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy.
Yeah.
Glad I don't need it as much. She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here. Glad they're back on track. I'll always have a crew out there.
Yo, Diaz, our boy Jacob hooked us up with your P.O. box. Can't hide your eyes from us, bitch. We know you're in the desert like a lizard. Miss you, Penny. Hope you and Daniel are free now. Colorado is more weed and rednecks, but less violent. We can chill when we decide where the fuck to go next. Until we decide. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit anymore. But we don't miss him for that. But he'll get a few more songs out of me. We want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. Mexico isn't that far, so get ready for some immigrants coming your way. Take care of your brother and let him take care of you. Peace out, Cassidy. Did Finn die? Or is he just in jail? Because if he's in jail, okay.
Again. And a real bad.
Ooh.
Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
That is not settling.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together.
Okay, first let's look at her tabs, then we'll look at Sean's tabs.
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry. Brody's so good at describing painful situations.
Ooh.
And seeing the good into it.
Last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. I was done with this whole bullshit family. My real family were the strangers I met on the road who became friends, not my family. Who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls I would encounter on my journeys ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in a hospice care at our Utah home, her body light and frail as a web. Webs are actually pretty damn strong, but I mean, like, to humans they're not. Holding my hand, telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried. She cried. My brother cried. We all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away like dust. And like that, I wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so crazy, or so easy, or so hard. It didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me that I was a fake liberal because while I was out trying to save the world, he would take care of my mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he had the money to take care of them. God damn, if I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke, living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love our parents' siblings simply out of blood chance. But what if you hate each other? Or if you're only linked by random DNA? What if... Whatever. It doesn't matter. I've seen the best and worst of people anywhere in a roll. Anywhere I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who will always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They help me to understand our fragile filial ecosystem. In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place I hope is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept the stuff and that she cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went on my own way and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time tears had burned my eyes in a long time, it felt good. So now I've come back to my home I've once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am, like I say too often. There's a distance between being alone and being lonely. I have an estate to deal with and a more responsibility than I actually want, but I have to see this as karma, or destiny, or Tawarma, or privileged. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on the wheels, just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve, insert sarcasm, if they're still talking after all this memorial bonding. Okay, it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone. Send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with places I can explore and tell new stories from, like Canada or Mexico, where the road never ends.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
I'll get under control me at 3 a.m. in my bed, uploading your profile picture. I hope nobody is mad I've been out of touch. Brain needed a timeout. Yes, it can happen to me too. People are such pushes about mental health. Just talk and take care of each other. For fuck's sake. Thanks for the flowers, I cried. Assholes. Lila's back. Hold up, I'm swinging by. Waiting for you. Hello, fam? I got you. Be ready.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive. Hey, Dad. Lila always knew how to crack me up. Whoa. I should have gone through... Hey, Dad.
Hold
Whoa.
on.
I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Yeah, you should have. No. Can I click on anything?
Lila always knew how to crack me up. Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive
This
weeks
is getting
ago.
more now. Alright, that's done. That's a GG's. Alright, my plan. Bring the telescope back to Arthur and Stanley, I think their names were.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
Pretty smart.
See, he's thinking about
You're
people.
never gonna run out of sun in the desert.
True. True. Okay. They
This
live.
part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
Arthur and Stanley live in a home. This is their home. They're gays. They're gays. They're gays, right? They're gays.
These guys are like social directors here. I still love to party.
They're
Morning,
gays.
Sean.
Morning,
Morning.
guys. Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean. Join us. Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust free.
Thanks so much.